This might definitely be the last time I'll be addressing anything that has to do with AFOLABI. And the reason why I'm doing this is because it seems some people, this is their first time they are coming across the video. Some people felt I was too harsh on him. Some people were saying I was trying to force him out of the drug by force, by fire. Some people even felt AFOLABI is this brilliant and ingenious guy. I'm also doing this video because someone told me that AFOLABI brother told them that everything I said in the video was a lie. So I want to challenge anyone in the family, please do a video, your side of the story, because I don't even like the fact that I'm the only one saying something, because in law, there's something referred to as holding altering pattern, that is listening to the other side. So they can also hear your own part of the story. But the thing is this, no matter how I try to explain, no matter how I try to convey the message to people out there, you cannot get this message like myself, my PA, or Mr. Kindheart. AFOLABI has been in our custody since 2022, like I told you. Everyone have real life issues that they are facing behind camera or behind keypads. So if anyone is trying to show you concern, you should also try to be considerate. Before I could come out to address this is because I've condoned a lot. If you go down my video, you never see a single part of my video or any of my video where I start calling out people for anything, because I don't even get time. I get real life issues where they face. So let me start from 2022 when we met AFOLABI. AFOLABI told us that he was in LASU, that is Lagos State University, studying sociology, and he dropped out. And that was what really caught our attention. One of the reasons why we decided to help AFOLABI was because he said he was in LASU and he dropped out in 200 level, studying sociology. Let me play the video for you so it won't look as if I'm lying.
You wish to go back to school and study sociology. You dropped out at 200 level.
Yeah.
LASU.
So AFOLABI told us that he dropped out in LASU studying sociology due to financial challenges. How I met AFOLABI was, you know, all these people that they will tell you they can rap at the beach. So he said he can sing, he can do this and that. And then that was how we started our conversation. And he said he dropped out in LASU, Lagos State University, studying sociology. I also told him that what can he do? He said he can spell. So he said he could spell the longest word in dictionary. So that caught my attention. I was like, can you spell the longest word? Because anybody that has gone for spelling bee in school, we know pneumono, ultra microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. He could not pronounce it, but for him to just probably say something close to that, I was like, probably you're brilliant. In the video, he could not spell it. He just said PNEU, MO. I'll play you the video. He could not spell it.
PNEU.
AFOLABI is not this genius guy that everybody felt it was. Now, I'll still take you down the memory lane. Like I said, AFOLABI told us that he was in Lagos State University studying sociology. And one of the reasons why he dropped out was due to financial challenges that his mom was facing. So I asked him, do you really wish to go back to school? He said, yes, he really wished to go back to school. One of the things that drew our attention to him was the fact that he said he dropped out from school. And even people who said that they're ready to help him was because, this guy really dropped out from school. Let us take him back to school. Meanwhile, in that video, he was lying. I asked him also that what can you do and what have you been doing? How can you really tell me that you're probably a brilliant person? He said when he was in secondary school, he used to go for spelling bee. I was like, really? You used to go for spelling bee? What can you spell? He said he could spell the longest word in a dictionary. And I said, okay, what's that? I said PNEU, MO. In that video, he could not spell the word correctly, but I just felt, for you to know the longest word, which is pneumono, ultra microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis, anybody that usually go for spelling bee in secondary school will be familiar with that word. So I felt, this guy, probably you're brilliant. Like I told you, no matter how I try to explain this video, if he be like myself, you can't get it like myself, my PA, or Mr. Kindheart. If no be you did the matter, it is switch to George now. You might ask, why did I come online talking about AFOLABI? It is because it is the same social media that people said, let us help AFOLABI. The same people on social media the same people on this social media were the one that contributed 1K, 2K, 3K for AFOLABI. So it speaks well if I should come back and tell them that this is what have been happening. We picked AFOLABI up 2022, not last year. So AFOLABI has been in our custody since 2022, to be precise. Let me play a clip for you where I was asking AFOLABI what his CGPA was. Since he said he was in Lagos State University studying sociology, I said, AFOLABI, what's your CGPA? He said 240.
That was 240. That was 240. That was 240.
I'm bad. My bad. I did not really I didn't get that part of the video at first. And I was thinking maybe, you know, now later on, I can't watch the video, can't say, I been asked this guy, waiting be in CGPA, he said 240. I allowed that one to slide. One thing I read in the comment section when someone said that AFOLABI really loves school. No, he did not. I don't think so. I only think he loved. I just feel he loved the ambience of the school. You know, it's a place he has not even been to for a long time, or he has never been there. So he really loved the ambience. It's not like probably AFOLABI is this extremely genius that you would think he really is. I asked his roommate if AFOLABI has ever seen AFOLABI carrying book or study. He said no. So I'm putting it to you right now for those who felt AFOLABI was a genius, and that was the reason why you feel you could. He might have his own area of specialization that he might be good at. But if you think AFOLABI is intellectually very, very sound, no. How? Well, we took AFOLABI to the rehabilitation center where I told you that we took JAMB for him, right? We collected the lesson teacher for 3 months. And I was thinking, AFOLABI is in the rehabilitation center where he's not doing anything than to just study, eat, sleep, go for lesson. In that rehabilitation center, they have game PS4. So there's nothing AFOLABI should be doing than studying. When we registered AFOLABI for JAMB, what did AFOLABI get? AFOLABI could not even get up to 180. Luckily for him, JAMB has reduced their cutoff to about 140, and they were taking him to a private university. In fact, we actually want AFOLABI to study medicine. I was telling him, I would like if make you study medicine, we're ready to take it up. But he could never get up to 180 in JAMB. So it's not like AFOLABI is this extremely sound person that you think he is. Now we just package JAMB. Now we package JAMB. Now the truth be that. Not that we package it to deceive people, but that's just the part of the video that went online. And I felt this is an opportunity for this boy to leave the slum. And I told you, if you were following us from the video, I told you he gave us a very kind gesture. Gave us a very kind gesture at the beach compared to the other guys that were at the beach. So I just felt, let us use this one to compensate him. Well, how I got to know that AFOLABI was not even in any Lagos State University was when I requested for his transcript. Instead of you starting from 100 level, since we don't even want you to be anywhere around Lagos, just give me the transcript of the Lagos State University that you said you were. So you start from another school in 200 level. Only for us to get to know that AFOLABI was never in any Lagos State University. So from the beginning, AFOLABI has been lying. So I just felt, but we've already posted AFOLABI video, everybody already saw it, and then people already had interest in it. And I was thinking maybe he's intellectually sound and capable, and he'll be able to, and luck bidasha, jello, jello. And then that was how we took AFOLABI to the private rehabilitation center. At the rehab, we collected JAMB for AFOLABI. I told you that AFOLABI does not have a WAEC result. Now we still collect private NECO GCE for AFOLABI, where they write around December. We collect them for him. We enrolled AFOLABI in JAMB. We enrolled AFOLABI for JAMB. And I was thinking, this guy will tell me say he did brilliant. He go blast the JAMB. Meanwhile, at least now the rehab in day, he's not going out, and he'll be able to study well in the rehab. When the JAMB result came out, we collected the JAMB teacher for AFOLABI that was teaching AFOLABI for 3 months. When the JAMB result came out, AFOLABI couldn't even make out to 180. Now that time I called the reason I'm saying, this guy really did brilliant as he said he is. Luckily for him, JAMB don't reduce their cutoff, so they don't reduce until about 140. Actually, we want AFOLABI to even study medicine. I was thinking, if you study medicine, it will make sense. So that was how AFOLABI could not study medicine, because he could not even get a very good result in JAMB. So since the school resumption still like around September, we extended AFOLABI rehabilitation, because we were supposed to spend about just 6 months. We extended it to about 8 months, and we paid again. So that was how AFOLABI got into school. I even called the school porter and said I want the best place. So the porter took me to one of the new buildings they just built into school. So that was where AFOLABI is. So for those so when AFOLABI resumed, I usually go to the school once in a week to go and see him, and we usually dialogue and talk and say, this is an opportunity that you should not miss. This is an opportunity that you should not miss. Make sure that you don't miss this opportunity. I don't even tell him, say, AFOLABI, say I don't know, say you lie for me from that video. The first day we met you, that you told me that you were studying sociology. I did not even say anything, or I did not even mention anything about that. I just felt, what TGL Jerry. So the first 1 month, AFOLABI feeding ticket is 45,000 naira. The ticket is 45,000 naira. So about 2 weeks, for just 2 weeks or 3 weeks, he called me that he said, in fact, no, it's not even 3 weeks. About 2 weeks, he called me that the feeding ticket has finished. I can't reason him say 45,000 naira ticket, you don't finish him. He told me the food is too small. He told me his feeding ticket has finished. I can't be like, the mom also called me that Afolabi saying the feeding ticket don't finish. I was so free. The mom usually call me. If I'm free, I used to pick up a call. We talk. Each time Afolabi could not even say some things, he go say mama to me, say me mama, tell me that thing. No problem. People have seen Afolabi video online. So anybody will see and they say, no be that Dimi guy be that 1K. No be that Dimi guy be that 2K. People usually give him money to in school, and people usually tell me that your boy, I even see him for so. I've been buying food, so on and so forth. So each time I go back, each time I go to the school to see Afolabi, I usually politely ask him, I say, Afolabi, I hope you are not going back into this drug thing. We usually dialogue and converse in a very polite way. You tell me no, he's not going back into this drug. And each time I go back to that school, I usually see how his eyeball used to look like. He said no, he's never going back into something like that. I read the comment when someone said 2 months is just too small for him. No, he didn't spend 2 months. He spent about 8 months. And the rehabilitation process is not just 1 year or just 8 months. They always tell him to come back every 2 weeks for a particular program. Did you know that since Afolabi left that rehabilitation center, he did not go back? I think he only went once, and since then he did not go back to the rehabilitation center. And I usually tell him that they say you should be coming back after 2 weeks to come and do something. I don't feel they watch 24/7 now. Like I told you, everybody get real life issues with their face behind camera and keypads. I have other things I am doing, so I can't just put I don't feel they watch you now. Big boy now, sure you understand. I just want to say a very big shout out to the rehabilitation center because they did their best. It's a personal thing. It's not just something that the rehabilitation center can just drag it away from you. And that was why we promised you that if you stop this drug, we'll do this for you, so that probably you can just think as because of this thing they won't do for me, make I no do one. You get? Because they don't promise me say they go fly me out of this country. Meanwhile, we won't even fly Afolabi come for this country before. We just felt making the school, me in the Nigeria where our high is him, and we should just see what he can do for now before we fly him out of the country. So do you all think I'll be harsh to him from the beginning? Of course not. I read some comment section where some people were saying it's a spiritual matter. I'm a deeply rooted African man. Forget about this grammar where I feel they speak. Tell me go back being there on level going spirituality going. You will go my for. But she and me go to run spiritual matter for him again. How will it even sound if I should tell Mr. Kind Art that yes sir, I think it's time we should go spiritual? Let me go to run spiritual matter for him again. Mind you, Afolabi said no try at all. I understand that this drug thing is not really easy to just leave it like that. But Afolabi said no try. He was not even telling me that he's relapsing. His mama said no, tell me too. And mind you, Mr. Kind Art is a very smart person. There are times that Mr. Kind Art will also go to that school without even telling me that he's in that school. So why will he also ask me some certain things about this boy and I'll be covering for him? So for those of you who did not know about the story of Afolabi, we picked him up in 2022, and it's this same social media that gave Afolabi this platform. It was this same social media that we met Mr. Kind Art. It is this same social media that Mr. Kind Art got to see Afolabi video and said, guy, let me also help you people with this project. So why won't I come back to this same social media to give people the update and things I've been facing without Abba now? Like I told you, Mr. Kind Heart is a very smart person too. And there are times he will fly into the country without telling me, and he will go to the school without even telling me at all. Like I told you, Mr. Kind Heart has never met Afolabi since he has been going to that school just to go and check up on him. So why will it be that each time he asks me about Afolabi and I should tell him that he's very well? Come on now. And the thing is this, until when somebody messaged me on Instagram, that was when I had to take it off, because people who contributed 1K, 2K, 3K for you, they're already seeing you smoking. Even if I should lie, his body structure and physique, even if I should lie, his body structure and physique will also tell the truth. This is how he looks when he was in the rehab. This is how he looks when he left the rehab. This is how he looks 1 month in school. And look at him now. How about now? So, but before, like I told you, it's not that Afolabi is this genius that I thought he is, but I just felt this is a second chance for him. But he really fucked it up. Now let me make you laugh. There was one day we were discussing, and Afolabi told me that he's already on first class. I can't say first class bow. Have you written any exam? Have you written any? She say na mumu in the follow talk because then tell am say in the first class. I just tell am say no, you guys write the exam first. Write your first semester, second semester. In fact, if you did first class for 100 level, no mean say you go graduate with first class. That's to tell you some other things that this guy does not know that he felt he knows. He will think that he knows, and he does not know that he does not know. He's a fool. They said we should teach him. That was what I thought we should do for AFOLABI. Like I told you, he lied to me that I was studying in LASU, that I was studying sociology, and that was what caught my own attention, and even Mr. Kind's attention. This guy we did school before. She been have money, make him come to school, and more return him back to school now. But he was lying, and they never told me. To cut the long story short, AFOLABI said one down they start to do fraud. You don't need all these things. You don't need them. Platform don't do for you. You don't want to go do fraud again. Maybe because I already played him a tape of how his life is going to be in the next 1, 2, 3, 4 years. So he was already feeling himself. There are people who even tell me that AFOLABI told them that I was supposed to be in UK this December. He's supposed to be in US, blah, blah, blah. You don't need all these things. Why would I tell them to give AFOLABI corporal punishment if not that I really still like him? That's what I feel they call hard love. Abi? If I don't like you, I don't go tell them, say me, they help me discipline you because we don't talk. We don't advise you. I don't follow you talk as nigga. Say, Moyami, mama, she go kini imo now. But he said no. And he's not even trying at all. I told you I caught him several times. There are people who, in fact, they are now that I posted this video, people are now coming out with more evidence of, I see him for here, I see him for there, I see him for this, they when they smoke now. And again, the time I told you I caught him the 5th time, February 3rd. Again, February 6th, I catch him. You don't even allow it like 1 week, 2 weeks, or probably 1 month. The time difference is just too much. That's to tell you that he was not even trying at all. AFOLABI know they tried to stop this thing. And then the thing is, the fact that he was also lying is just another thing. But there are some people that I can't just you see, I won't lie, the mom really tried for the boy, except to have a paraloco, to the point at which this boy almost gave his mom high BP. And then for the brother who said I was lying in the previous video, please, I'll be waiting for your version of the story. I don't mind if we could also run a collaborative post so that people can hear your part of the story and the lies have been saying. The mom really tried for the boy, and also the sister. So this time around, for the sake of the people that have been calling me Kema Somilenu, we're going to run what we know as minority carry the vote, not majority carry the vote this time around, because majority of the people in the comment section are saying that we should drop him off. Why minority of the people in the comment section are saying we should take him back? So we're going to do minority carry the vote. Maybe I'm a bad person. We should do minority carry the vote. So Mr. Kind Art, I am very sorry. I'm changing my mouth again. We should take him back. In fact, as we speak, I've sent like 2 or 3 of my boys out there. They are looking for him. I hope we'll not find him where he's smoking Colorado again. We're going to do minority carry the vote. We're going to take him back. No wala now. We'll take him back. No, take him back. We'll go watch him again now. Probably it's the 3rd chance, or maybe the 5th chance, and I won't call him. We'll do minority carry the vote since I'm a bad person, and then we'll look it. And this will be the last time. Whether you call me a bad person or not, this will be the last time. For the sake of the people that have been calling me, and I cannot just turn them off. Thank you very much, and then God bless you. To the Town Crier movement, God bless you as well. Learn from my mistake, if it help. Learn from my mistake, but I will. Peace out.